But first at 11 o'clock, the Facebook Alibi. Police thought they had their suspect in a robbery, but he logged onto Facebook to prove his innocence. And good evening to you. I'm Liz Chow.
And I'm Bill Ritter. Turns out he was posting something on the popular social networking site at the exact same time the crime was being committed. Alibi Exhibit A.
Eyewitness News reporter Jen Maxfield tonight with more on the electronic witness that cleared his name. Jen is in Harlem. Jen.
That's right, and Liz, and at the time of the armed robbery in Brooklyn, Rodney Bradford was 13 miles away here at his father's apartment in Harlem. And lucky for Rodney, he was on Facebook, and little did he know at the time that updating his status could get him out of jail. Without Facebook, 19-year-old Rodney Bradford would probably still be locked in a cell at Rikers Island.
Thank you, Facebook. That's all I want to say. Thank you, Facebook.
Last month, Rodney was arrested for armed robbery after the victim picked him out of a lineup.
I was just on Rikers Island for 12 days. I thought I was going to be there for a long time for no reason.
The armed robbery happened outside the Farragut houses in Brooklyn on October 17th. At that exact same time, Rodney was updating his Facebook status on a computer at his dad's apartment 13 miles away in Harlem. That critical piece of evidence, time and date stamped on Rodney's page, proved crucial to establishing his alibi and getting the charges dropped.
Usually the wheels of justice grind exceedingly slow, as they say. In this case, it took 12 days.
Rodney's case is believed to be the first in which defense lawyers have used Facebook to establish a person's innocence. Some skeptics point out that this defense is not totally reliable, since someone could, in theory, log on to someone else's Facebook page if they knew their password.
As much as it is interesting to find how technology comes to the help and aid of various offenders, practically speaking, there's no validity to this defense.
Though in Rodney's case, the family says there was a whole house full of people here at the family's apartment in Harlem who could vouch for the fact that Rodney was here and not at the scene of the crime in Brooklyn. His attorney says the Facebook piece of the puzzle was just the icing on the cake. We're live tonight in Harlem. I'm Jen Maxfield, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.